Hello everyone, hi, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have my month in review for November. I am a little bit late, but better late than never, and I actually had 3 finishes this month, so I really do want to talk about them. Um, it was a really good month, diamond painting wise, event wise, but I have been very busy and kind of like taken away from all that. So I'm really happy with what I got done. I'm surprised with what I got done, especially just with how busy I was. At the same time, I'm still surprised with what I got done. So yeah, I just want to talk about them. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you might not know, but I was hosting an event called Embers of Hope 2025, and that was an event that was hosted by two other ladies on Instagram before, and they had it as Ben Who Rock. So it was basically a month of doing diamond paintings that to you represent a man, a boy, just not princesses and fairies and pink, etc. So these are ones that I have done. So I started the month off with this one, and this one is called Autumn. It is done by me, and the company is Ever After. I am a licensed artist with them, so I have two pieces that are my own for this month. So as I said, this is Autumn. It's a 40 by 40. It has, and I can't remember now, 21 colours. And yes, as you can see, he is a cute autumn dragon. He is sitting down drinking his like tea, hot chocolate. He has his little pumpkins either side of them, his lovely leaves, and yeah, so I done this one. I was extremely happy with how this came out. I think he's absolutely beautiful. The rendering that Ever After do is amazing. They hand render everything, and what I love about them as well is they really are able to make it into a smaller size. Now, this one, even when I drew it, I knew it wouldn't be too big anyway, but yeah, a 40 by 40, it was absolutely perfect. It was, like kind of, I suppose, what I would call a snack sized kit or like a medium sized kit. It was absolutely brilliant. You can see there the shine on him as well. It is gorgeous. Their drills are resin drills, so he does have a gorgeous shine on him. There is 4 special drills, and it was 4 ABs. So now I didn't actually put my light on because I feel like it's actually kind of bright enough for you to see, and they're bright enough colors as well. So we have, as I said, the 4 special drills. So you can see there in the pumpkin that we have these orange special drills. Then in the leaf, I'll bring it up to you. You can see there in the leaf we have some as well. There is some in the cup that is hair. And where is the other one? Oh yeah, in this leaf up here you can see that kind of yellow one, and I think they placed the drills or the ABs perfectly. I had no issues with the kit at all, as usual. It's just kind of the usual suspects with Ever After, like these are they're my top company. They're my number one to get diamond art kits from. I know what to expect. Everything is always the same. The glue is perfect. The canvases are perfect. The rendering, everything, I've never had an issue. There's no trash drills or anything like that. So I don't ever have too many notes on Ever After, to be honest, because again, everything is always perfect, and for me, I love what they do with them. So yes, this is Autumn, and I think he's very cute. I think I did add ABs in his eyes there. You can actually see the grid as well. Like, it is a very tight grid, but it's not too tight that, like your drills are going to be popping off or anything. So that is Autumn from Ever After. I'll get the next one. Now, so this next one is Said to Be a Warrior. Now, if you do follow me on Instagram, you will have definitely seen this image quite a lot because this is the event image. And I sent it over for Ever After to make into a diamond painting. And I really wanted to do that one for the event. I wanted to start off small and do Autumn, but then I wanted to finish the event off with this one. Again, absolutely beautiful. You can see the render in there. It's a 50 by 50, as you can see down there. And again, like, I think for the size point, they done an amazing job with getting all the details in. I think they've done an amazing job with getting all the details in. It is extremely shiny. I'm actually happy I didn't put my light on. I will actually place a photo in here as well, and try not to have as much light on the diamonds because it's actually, they're that sparkly that you can't really see it properly. But yeah, no, as I said, it was the rendering was perfect. They had, what was it now again? It was 3 ABs, 2 Forever, or 3, sorry, 3 ABs and 3 Forever Dust in it, and we can go through and look. I love where they placed them, so you can see up here in the tips of the wings there is that beautiful AB there, really showing off the highlights. And then more in here we have some down here, they're kind of like a grey AB. You can kind of see it's just bringing light from there. If you, yeah, you can kind of see it there, that like the different shine off the AB as well. In here, all along these and at the ends, and then up in this corner as well. That is kind of like the moon up there, and you can see the ABs there, just again really highlighting the whole area. But yeah, I think they've done an amazing job on this one. I really enjoyed doing it as well. The colors are so vibrant with it. Absolutely loved it. I love the blue background, you know, with all these like oranges and reds. I wanted to add in some purples as well, you know, just to break up the color a little bit. But I think they've done an amazing job. I really do. Again, I have no notes because it's just the usual suspects. No issues with it whatsoever. And yeah, that is my second one for the event that I done. I'm delighted that I was able to get 2 of them, and again, they were 2 pieces of my own. It was a really great event as well. I had, I think it was 13 participants in it, so it was definitely a small event, but everyone did actually manage to win something because I had quite a lot of sponsors. I do want to thank the sponsors, and Ever After were one sponsor that we had. They sponsored a gift voucher every single week. So I want to say thank you to everyone for sponsoring, to everyone who joined, and I'm hoping that next year will be a little bit of a quieter month for me, and that I can actually do a little bit more and do some stuff on YouTube, because I think that would be really fun. So yeah, that is that one, and I'm going to move on to my last finish of the month. So this last finish is from a new to me shop, and it is called Picmondo. So Picmondo reached out to me and asked would I like to have some of their pieces to show off, and I said I would absolutely love some. So after we had a chat and all that, I went onto their website and I spotted this little one. So I really wanted to get kind of like, you know, my first little bit of like a Christmas kit in there. And again, I really wanted to try them out and just see how I feel about it. So I seen this one, I think it was €22. It is a, let me find out here again. It's a 20 by, I'll get my logbook. That would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, so this one is a 20 by 30, and they also count the drills on the image. So it has 9,600. There is 55 colors, and yeah, it was €22. So in my logbook here, I just wrote down that the plastic is good quality. There was no trash drills. The grid could be a little bit tighter, and there was 2 ABs and 1 crystal. So yeah, I did unbox this one. I just haven't got that video up yet. I will do it when I done the video. The microphone wasn't working, so I haven't done a voiceover in it. But we'll go over this quickly, and then I'll kind of talk a little bit about what's in my notes. So first of all, you can see there that is the rendering. There is definitely hand rendering in there. The confetti was what needed to be there. You know, there wasn't any unnecessary confetti at all. So you can see up there that it is poked and scalloped. You have your information here. I do have it covered up with washi tape, but you have the information there. You have some of your legend here, and some is also on this side. You have your picture. This is just that it's their own image, and I can't think of them. the scanny things. I haven't actually scanned it, to be honest, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so the plastic was very good quality. It wasn't cheap plastic or anything. The rendering was perfect. There was zero trash in the drills, which I am delighted about. Now, the placement of, you know, the drills and the special drills were perfect. You can see some of them there. There is the crystals and the ABs in the background. And that is the grid. Now, I did write down that I do think that the grid... Now, honestly, like, this is me being really picky, to be fair. Because you can see there that, you know, like, it does look good. But then there is in some places where it would just be, you know, like, I think it could just be, like, the tiniest little bit tighter. But all in all, like... That's just me being picky, you know, like I genuinely was so happy with the quality of them, you know, like they're a small German shop, so I had never heard of them before. And when they reached out, you know, obviously, look, I'd like to try it out. I'd like to give, you know, feedback if I need to. But I have to say, I had such a beautiful experience with it. This is the only one that I've done so far because obviously I was doing my event and now it's moved into Christmas, so this was the only Christmas kit of it. So in the new year I have 2 other kits that I am really looking forward to doing, so we will see more of them. And I'm hoping that the other 2 kits are the exact same quality as this, because I genuinely really enjoyed it and I would repurchase off them again 100%. As I said, I won't get to the other 2 kits this year because I have the Christmas one, my whip now, that I'll show you next. And I have 2 other kits, I think, that I'd like, 2 other kits that I'd like to do, but if not, there is just like 1 other kit that I really want to do from Ever After that only came in the other day. It's a Christmas one, but it's not your typical Christmas colours. I'll put a picture up here if I remember. It's, you know, like very like pinks, pastels and all that, and I really want to do it. And I think that's perfect that if I'm still doing it come January, it's not in your face like Christmas colours, so I'm not going to be bored of it. So I'm very excited. So yeah, I want to get them, you know, but like once January comes, I'll be able to move into everything else. So this is the one from Picmondo. I don't know if it has a name. It doesn't say a name on it, and I can't remember from the website. But if you are looking for it and you can't find it, just message me on Instagram and I'll send you a link straight over, because it is really beautiful. The quality was perfect. I have no issues with at all. As I said, if I want to be very picky, I'd say the grid could be a little bit tighter, but again, even if they didn't, it's not really an issue at all. So yeah, that is my 3rd and last finish for the month, and I'm delighted that I was able to check out a new shop. I don't get to do it that often, so I was very happy. Now, and this is my whip. This is from Diamond Art Club and it's called Home for the Holidays, and it is from Dakota Dateweiler. So this came out last year, but I wasn't able to get it when it came out. But I did actually, I was able to purchase it off someone, and I was actually able to purchase it at a cheaper price. So I kept it for this year. I love Dakota Dateweiler so much. She is my favourite artist. She does absolutely beautiful stuff. She is so talented, and I really do love her art. So I was very excited to do it. So this one is 55.8 by 55.8. As I said, it's from Diamond Art Club and Dakota. It is just this, and again, my desk is too small, but as you can see there, it's just this beautiful house. You have the front garden here, you have the path going up to the house. Just in the evening time, lights are on, really warm and cozy, you know, like while the outside is looking so cold. So it does just give you that warm and cozy feeling, just thinking about, you know, being out in the cold and then looking into that house. We have a beautiful light over here. There is 45 colours with 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. So there is, in the usual places, ABs up on the snow, just kind of highlighting there. move this over. We have some ABs in the windows as well. The fairy dust, I can't remember where that is now. Yeah, so the fairy dust is just kind of in some of them white areas there, but I'm really enjoying it. And I have to say, for kind of like a landscape image, it's actually going fast enough. I'm not a huge fan of confetti. I think confetti is fine at times, just not too much. I can't deal with it. But I have to say, for this, I did think it was going to be very confetti heavy, but it's actually not too bad at all. It's extremely enjoyable, you know, and obviously like Diamond Art Club are also good at rendering their images, so they don't have confetti in unnecessary places. But yeah, you can see the shine there as well. I will say, while Diamond Art Club, like, you know, we all love Diamond Art Club, I think everyone does, you know, but like I will say their glue is extremely slippery. I have to mess around with my putty quite a lot and use certain putty to be able to work on a Diamond Art Club, because the glue is just too slippy. Now, when I can, I do actually uncover you know, some of it off, just so the glue can kind of cure a little bit more. But again, it's kind of hard with kids because I am afraid in case they or me, you know, come into my room and accidentally put something on it. So I'm not a big fan of doing it, but I do try to do it just because, again, like as I said, you know, like it is quite slippy. The grade is okay in this one. I've had gap year from Diamond Art Club, but I've also had better. So yeah, the grid is absolutely fine in this one. I have no issues. It really is just the glue. Now on this kit as well, it is one of them ones that was affected by the pink lines. You can kind of see them there if I bring it up close and here, but again, it's a square grid kit, so it's fine. It does cover them up, so I'm not bothered by that at all, to be honest. Look, if it was around, it might be a different story, but I knew that when I was buying it anyway, because the lady that I bought it off actually done this one as a sneak peek, so I knew already when I was buying it. But as I said, it's a square, so it doesn't actually matter anyway. I do think I was able to see a little bit, yeah. I don't know if you can kind of see it there, right down the middle. Now again, look, my placement isn't great, don't mind it. But right down the middle, you can see a little bit of that kind of pink showing through. But look, it's not something that bothers me, to be quite honest. You know, I would like to display this one at Christmas, but whether I'm done and, you know, like I might maybe like next year, but I don't think anybody is going to be looking too closely at it. I'm definitely not anyway. But yeah, that is it for my month in review. Again, 3 finishes and 1 whip. I've also told you what one I'm going to do next, so do look out for that. I am excited. I always post pictures and updates and all that on my Instagram. I haven't showed this one or the pink one yet, but I will get there. Again, I have been busy behind the scenes and I have been like doing my best to diamond paint, because look, as you know, for all of us, it just helps us take our minds off things, and you know, it's just really enjoyable. For reading, I read, God, I can't even think. Not a whole lot. I've not read a whole lot, maybe like 3 books. I haven't been keeping too good of an eye on it. I am reading at the moment A Faith Forged in Fire by Hazel McBride. She is a Scottish writer and I'm really enjoying it. I'm only like 5 or 6 chapters in right now, but I am really enjoying it. She has quite a lot of Gaelic words in her book, which is not the same but very similar to Irish Gaelic. So it is nice to be able to read that, and you know, like, I know how to pronounce all the words and all that, you know, because they're so similar. But yeah, I am really enjoying that. I will have a picture up here. Been a little bit slow on reading, but again, look, life is lifing right now. So yeah, let me know down in the comments how many finishes you had last month. How many whips do you have? What are you working on? And yeah, let's talk about it in the comments. And I want to thank you so much as always for watching and being subscribed. If you're not subscribed, do. It is free. And look, as I said, life has been life and lately, you know, for quite a long time now, but I do have all the best intentions to do more with my channel. I suppose it's all kind of got to do with confidence as well, but look, I'll get there. We all get there. But yeah, look, that's it guys. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.